On a typical summer day in the quaint town of Willowfield, Emily found herself driving through unfamiliar streets, feeling lost and alone. Her car had broken down earlier that day, and she had been forced to walk for miles to find a phone signal. As the sun began to set, Emily realized she needed to find a place to stay for the night. She soon stumbled upon a motel called the Willow Inn and pulled into the parking lot. As she walked into the lobby, she noticed a strange man in the corner of her eye, watching her every move. Emily tried to ignore him and simply check into her room, but she couldn't shake off the feeling that the man's eyes were following her. After settling into her room and freshening up, Emily heard a knock at the door. Assuming it was room service, she opened the door, only to find the man from the lobby, with a creepy smile on his face. He asked if she wanted to join him for a drink, but Emily declined his offer, instantly feeling uneasy. The man persisted, trying to force his way into her room. Emily pushed him away and slammed the door shut. However, the man wouldn't take no for an answer, and before she knew it, he had dragged her out of her room and into his car. She tried to fight him off, her screams echoing throughout the motel, but it was no use. The man drove her to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town, where he had set up a torture chamber. For days on end, Emily was subjected to unimaginable horrors. The man would beat her, cut her, and force her to do unspeakable things. Emily tried to escape, but the man was always one step ahead. She was trapped, alone, and terrified. As the days turned into weeks, Emily's will to survive began to wane. She was on the brink of giving up when something unexpected happened. A group of teenagers who had been exploring the abandoned warehouse stumbled upon Emily. They were unaware of the horror that lay inside. Emily screamed for help, and the teenagers rushed to her aid. They fought off the man and untied Emily from the torture device she was strapped to. As they rushed her to safety, Emily knew that she would never be the same again. Years later, Emily still couldn't shake the nightmares that haunted her. She had survived, but at what cost? The man who had kidnapped her was never found, and she lived in constant fear that he would come back for her. The small town of Willowfield had been forever changed by the horrifying events that took place in that abandoned warehouse. The memory of Emily's screams still echoed in the hearts of those who had heard them, a reminder that evil could lurk in even the most unexpected places.